Hello and welcome to VOD of Consciousness with Sientir. I am Sientir. To get the business out of the way, you can support me at patreon.com/Sientir, or just letting people know about my content if they would like it. And we have to go stop a crazy Tengu who wants vengeance and random stuff from making a diplomatic situation terrible. So, to that front, hopefully I've got a competent 6-person party. And I need to figure out where I'm going. I'm going up that way. Okay. I probably do not need this particular... Let's go with the javelin. Yeah, that's the one that... That's the one that got the furious bits. Those are the bits that I want right now. So we got ourselves a lot of Sensali fighting Ministry of Purity. Yeah, okay. The Sensali have been beefed up to be actual threats as opposed to like level 12. I don't care about what's going on with them. I am not here to stop that particular fight. It is a fight that is happening. I am here to take pictures of scenic bridges in the snow. Maybe with or without necromancer spellcasting visual effects. Here we go. Here's Ryun Grayfeather and some nameless Sensali. Well, well, if it isn't the human-loving Angchu. And all alone, too. You make this too easy. I need to come around this way. I am not your enemy, fellow Tengu. I come to fight by your side against this common foe. I'm twice your age and don't... What? Your people had their chance, and you chose humans over your own kind. You know better than them, and my blade will treat you no differently. Hi, you're gonna hate this, but I'm here to help. Nope, no twisting things for you. I would rather not. This one needs to go. This one's going to cause me problems. Spirits... That... Spirit of Preservation, like, in kind of a neutral state? How strange. Back, human. I will fight you all if I must. I may be old, but with age comes experience. We do not wish to fight you, Ryun Grayfeather. We have been sent here by Sir Honorclaw. By being here, you are putting your family, your friends, and your whole tribe in grave danger. You're the ones who rescued us from the roost. Why do you help us, human? Because the whole world hasn't gone mad, just the vast majority of it. Look, we don't have time. We have to leave before... Well, if it isn't the attempted assassins and an Angchu brave. Raiko knew this peace treaty was nothing but a charade. Charade? Charade. Ooh, that's a lot of feathers. Men, deal with them. I'm going to report this to the commander. No, wait, by the 6. Why do they always run? We have to chase him down. If he's able to escape and report your presence here, the Ministry of Purity will use this as justify an attack on your village. Okay. Defeat the forces engaging me. Okay. Working on it. This will help. Yeah. That definitely helps. Okay. I need to catch the Ministry of Purity guy. That is not my button. Okay. Okay, there's Yao Kuai the Swift. I mean, the good news is I brought Crippling Anguish. You'll never catch me. Well, the bad news is I did not bring an increased movement speed buff. Clearly, you don't know my track record of catching people who run from me. Eh. Maybe I can't outrun you, but I can outnumber you. Clearly. I'm pretty good at succeeding against unfavorable odds as well. You I see you over there? I don't think I don't. Have a crippling anguish. Don't have an invoke lightning? Well, apparently that failed. Friggin' misses due to random stuff. Well, the good news is their backline's gone now. Let's see. Where do I need to get to now? All the way over there, eh? Well, I don't know the best way to get there. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of random dudes fighting each other there. There's like a whole thing you can do with it, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not going to worry about it. I like where they have little quips about what your accomplishments are in the game. Just like, why would you think this would work? I believe this area is a place that you would visit normally in factions, where there's like a temple-y monastery area. Jingjae has wonderful music. I know it's a little quiet, but you just give up now. Aha! And here is the commander now, just in time to. We have you now, humans. Well, I mean, looks like we're in this battle whether we like it or not, but now we don't have anyone on our side. What do you mean? It's a handful of us versus their armies. The odds are in our favor. Well, I mean, maybe not attacking the commander would be a good idea. Somebody had a lot of fun writing this one. Pretty sure the odds are in their favor, though. Just calling it. I'm going to do this thing. This thing where I kind of just back away cautiously. Don't attack into terrible, terrible hexes. I mean, I guess you can chase me here. Stop chasing me. Okay, well, we'll use the good old Resurrection Shrine right over here. Let you guys beat up each other for a bit. That'll make life for me easier. Oh, hi. Where were you guys going? Nowhere. Nowhere where you were going? Pretty sure that's where you're going. Ooh, some actual quantities of gold. Heh. Cry of frustration. Good old cry of frustration. It looks like the Sensali are doing a remarkably good job of routing the Ministry of Purity. So, now I get to sweep in and do cleanup. Yep. Oh my goodness, panic. Okay, let's step back a bit. Don't need to be in panic range. I mean, panic is strong, but kind of just annoying, you know? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, it sucks to be panicked. Panic used to do completely different functionality too, but I honestly don't remember what it was. This mass interrupt thing is the newer incarnation of it. They have got like several panic spamming mesmers back there. for that, I feel like we're doing remarkably well. Aha, stopped your mistrust. Yeah, this is actually a really competent Mesmer build, so it's being really annoying to power through. Thankfully, this Mesmer is, like, just about dead. Well, I can't reasonably... Okay. 1, 2, 3, pop! Oh my goodness, I am, like, coated in hexes. Oh, well, price of failure is just obnoxious, not, like, crippling. Spiteful Spirit, on the other hand, I absolutely should not do anything through. You! Oh, well. I mean, now I can do stuff. Oh, that Peace and Harmony. Devious. How did they instantly go down the moment I raised them up? So much weakness. Oh, Insidious Parasite's going to cause serious problems. There, that's going to help get some pressure going. Unavoidable pressure at that. I mean, thankfully, Master of Whispers is still up. And he's doing decidedly a lot here. There. We Shall Return is just so ridiculously good. Aha! Now we're pushing through properly. We have done it! We've done it indeed. We've helped escalate this conflict that much more. Every slain soldier on this field, Tengu and human alike, has a family and friends, all of whom will demand vengeance for their lost loved one. Have the years of battle drained you of all joy from victory? I'd expect that attitude from an old-timer like myself, but you still have many fighting years ahead of you. No, I've just learned that while you should celebrate your own survival, you should never revel in the death of a foe. But they are our enemies. And I theirs. Should we meet in battle, chances are only one will walk away. I have accepted this reality of war, but it does not mean I have to like it. Now return to your people. It is not wise to stay here. Hi. Have anything to say? It seems that everyone is an enemy of the Yangshu tribe these days. So we need to go see Sir Honor Claw for our reward. Which, as you might have figured, makes us do this whole song and dance again. I'm going to leave my build as it is. Meh. Meh, I say. Ooh, that's a lot of feathers. I don't think I need to drop any of that off, but I will probably do some identifying of it as we make our way through the northern part of this area back to Sir Honor Claw. To get our next quest, I assume, and to turn in this one also, I assume. Let's see here. Oop, bumped the microphone stand. I don't know if that made any noise for you, but thankfully it did not knock my microphone over, which is what I was really worried about. That's kind of what I thought. None of that's worth anything. I mean, if he wants to raise some minions from Mantids, I guess I have no objection. I'm not going to bother fighting them, though. Did I already take a screenshot for this episode? Yeah, I did. I took it in the snowy area. I remembered this time. I do like Xingzhe Island, though. Like, Pre-Steering is still my favorite of the starter areas, but Xingzhe is my second. Easton's okay, but I like Xingzhe better, I think. It meets my aesthetic preferences better, I suppose, is really what it comes down to. There. My main concern with them is that they might have snares, but I don't think that's true. So I'll pick up some worthless loot. I mean, it's not worthless. It provably has value, but the value is provably low. That's just not worth going back for. Like, maybe 7 gold on the upper end. Maybe. Okay, so let's go have ourselves a lovely little chat about how we have done stuff. Zad, what's happened? From the sounds of it, there were no survivors left to report ancient presence during the battle, but we cannot be sure of that. Only time will tell. I am in your debt, Carmen Angelus. Not only did you save that old fool from certain death, you also prevented us all from being dragged further into this conflict than we already are. Thank you. Oh boy. That old fool will be the death of us all. It seems Ryun Grayfeather has gone back to Giant Bluffs for some absurd reason. I can't possibly guess why, since everyone on that side of the island wants us dead, but last we saw, that was where he was heading. You seem quite adept at tracking that idiot down. Would you mind fetching him for me again? This time we'll make sure to tie him to something upon his return. And here I thought he learned his lesson. I'll go find him again. This time we get a sapphire, which is nice. Okay, so now we need to do the a treaty quest and pop ourselves back over here. And add... What was it? Norgu and Daedalon. Back to our party. Yes, those are the ones. Except this time, I absolutely want to clear out my inventory first, because I have a sneaking suspicion it is going to get filled up with random stuff. Oh, that capture shell's worth a little bit more. Cool. Okay, let's put those feathers away. That was a lot of feathers, by the way. That was a really nice pile of feathers. And put away that ruby. Yeah. Slowly getting my counts higher for a character that wants to get special armor. That requires those things. Goodbye, random NPC. Normally I deposit my funds, and I feel compelled to do so. We'll probably finish these, or this quest and then call the episode there, is my guess. I'm mentioning that mostly because it's on my mind as I walk up this hill with nothing particularly going on other than walking up a hill. So, yeah. Hello again, Giant Bluffs, my old friend. Oh, hi. Here you are. It seems that everyone is in a blah blah blah. A treaty is a treaty. Easy, friend. I did not come here for a battle. I've been thinking about what you said about me endangering my people with my foolish actions, and I wanted to make amends for my transgressions. I'm old and wise enough to know when I've made a mistake. I've been listening to the Sensali from afar for any talk of an attack on our village. They don't seem to be planning to attack the Angchu, but they have been working to lure the Ministry of Purity to the east side of the island. I heard one of them mention Sumai village, which makes me think that their forces on this side of the island are a decoy, and that the bulk of their forces plan to attack Sumai village on the west side. With the Ministry of Purity forces here, the village will be defenseless. We must warn them. There's no telling how soon they will strike. I know a faster route to that side of the island. Speak with me when you're ready to travel to Sumai village, and I can take you there, but I fear the villagers won't take kindly to me joining them in battle. I'm ready to travel to Sumai village, which, as you may recall, we have as an outpost. Thank the six you've arrived. There are so many Sensali amassing out there, I would have been happy to see the Ministry of Purity show up. Whoa there, let's not get carried away. Obviously, they have a bad reputation at this point in this area. Stow it, soldier. So, are you the only ones who have come? Unfortunately, yes, but if we band together, we should be able to survive this attack. Well, it looks like we're about to find out. To arms, men! Give every able-bodied villager a weapon. We fight for our lives. Oh my. Here come the first rounds of the Sensali. Mm-hmm. This is one of those ones where I feel like I need to be careful not to accidentally walk out the portal. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels that way. But obviously all the NPCs have kind of swarmed up there. I don't know if there's a way that I can... Okay, if I journey back, then the NPCs journey back with me. Cool. I'm going to sit back here. Let that, I don't know, ball of minions, I guess, it's over there, die. And kind of kill these guys as they come into this pile of spirits. What are you doing, Dunkoro? By the 6, we're doomed. More Tengu are arriving from the southwest. They have us surrounded. Sorry, but... Listen, Sully, take no prisoners. There's no hope for survival. Slay as many of them as you can before we fall. Wait, those aren't Sully. It's the Yangchu. We're here to honor our alliance, should you have us. Should we have you? Yes, by the gods, yes. Ooh, feathers. So the Yangchu show up to help us. Ooh, a feathered longbow. I will take that. I'm really nervous about that zone portal because I see it there. And I don't want to, like, walk through and accidentally find myself quitting the thing. So, but, like, it might not be a thing, right? That's the thing that's really obnoxious about this. Well, let's find out. Okay, that portal is, in fact, not a thing. We can safely come out here. Good to know. Go with Dwayne, my friend. The rest of you, push them back. I don't know who just died, but... Okay, let's get out of this friggin' panic-induced non-action zone. Yeah, I got a bunch of people with that. Excellent. My beloved, you killed my beloved. And we can see things are beginning to escalate, right? We've done it. We've pushed them back, says Captain Younghai. Look, off in the distance, it's the Ministry of Purity. How timely, says the captain. We should flee, brother. There are too few of us to... I do not intend to fight them. Fight? You're the heroes of the day. Just wait. Once they know the truth... Says Shinji. Step away from the beasts and the traitors. We're here to protect your village from their nefarious plot. Says Captain Baichi. Actually, they already saved us, thanks. The Yangchu are not our enemies. They... Says the captain, before he gets cut off, I assume. Silence, Imperial dog. We have suspected your involvement in the Tengu insurrection, and this only proves our suspicions true. You can see how terrible this sort of thing is. They speak the truth. The Yangchu saved us. This must be a trick. This is Captain Baichi. This is no trick. I extend my hand in peace. Back, beast. Oh, well, Ryun died. Now he's a minion. This bone horror is Ryun now. You killed him! He attacked me. You all saw it. Enough of this. Arrest them all. Well, I mean, where else? How else was this gonna go? You know, from sideways to more sideways. Except the Ministry of Purity is not as deadly as the Yangju. That's for sure. Ooh, gold coins. Eh. This is not good, says Captain Younghae. Really? Why would the Ministry do this? The Yangju helped us. Because the Ministry of Purity isn't the infallible entity they would have you believe they are. We have to report this to Minister Raiko, to the Emperor himself. The Emperor, yes, sure. Minister Raiko, not so good. They likely got their orders from Minister Raiko herself. And the Ministry of Purity has grown too powerful and has the people on their side. If the Emperor were to go against them now, it would lead to endless civil war. Well, we must do something. That Tengu saved our lives. We owe it to him. There has to be something that we can do. There is. Tell people what you saw here today. Tell them of Ryun's sacrifice and of the Yangchu's bravery. Show them that this path, the Ministry of Purity's path, will lead them to a darkness from which they may never escape. I will. We all will. We will never forget this day, says Shinji. Quest updated. A treaty's a treaty. Seesaw Honor Claw for my reward. Our team was victorious. Time until next mission. Counting down. Okay. Well, you can definitely see how some of this stuff plays out. It's interesting that this would have been the late 2000s, probably, when this was coming out. I don't remember exactly. But it certainly has been quite a while. And yet there's so much relevance to what's going on in the US today. It's kind of staggering in some regards. But anyway. Those are my own thoughts on the matter, I suppose. Anyway, time to go visit a Sore Honor Claw. I think this might... I don't remember if there's any more to the Tengu story or not, but... Clearly you see that there's this populist movement of the Ministry of Purity, and it has a lot of momentum that it builds, and a lot of zealotry. There's no other word for it than zealotry. And that leads to people making decisions in a sort of zealous haste. Not worrying about what's true or factual, but what they've been told by the people who are playing into their emotions. Emotions are really important, and we should value our emotions. But at the same time, we shouldn't be ruled by them. Guided and directed, sure, but ruled, no. And when people feel that they can't trust the systems of power that are in place, they often will start taking power into their own hands, and that creates all sorts of problems. Of course, sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes revolutions are necessary. But it's a difficult balancing act. Like, I don't think the American revolutionaries would have had that whole revolution happen if the British had treated them with more respect. And all of that. But what happened, and here we are. Anyway, that's enough random philosophizing, I suppose, for the moment. Ooh, that one's 12 gold. So I get a 3 whole gold from that one. Okay. So I gotta go talk to Sore Honor Claw. And, I don't know what quest comes next. If Sore gives it, I'll be taking it. But what can we do to achieve maximum peace? Good question. Okay, Sore, what do you got to say? That brave old fool, I underestimated his valor and his wit, but at least we can all have solace in knowing that he died a hero to both of our peoples. I hope that his sacrifice shows the Canthan people that the Angchu are not their enemies, and that we still respect our alliance despite the Ministry of Purity's crusade against us. It is tragic that Captain Bei Chi could not see past his race to see the honor in Ryun Grayfeather's actions, and that they both lost their lives due to his ignorance. I thank you, my friend. The whole Angchu tribe thanks you. I don't know what darkness the future holds for us, but I feel the memory of your kindness to my people shall be a glowing beacon of hope for us in these trying times. Oh, one last thing. A young assassin was looking for you. She said she would await your arrival in Shenzhen tunnels and asked that I send you her way. Alrighty, well, we know who that assassin is. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. And until next time, everyone, take care. Goodbye.